안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 오늘 할 게임은 탱글타워 라는 게임이고요. 저택에서 일어난 살인사건의 범인을 추리하는 게임입니다. 그러면 시작해 보도록 할게요. 새 파일 만들기.
Ready, Sally?
Brimore, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
응?
Just checking.
You
뭐야?
have a map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not
No.
sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
뭘 읽어요?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
아, 사건 파일. 살인 피해자 프레야 펠로우 19살. 플로라 펠로우의 초상화를 그리는 도중 사망했고요. 장소는 플로라의 탑. 플로라는 현장에서 초상화 모델로 포즈를 취하고 있었어요. 프레야 펠로우는 등을 바닥에 대고 쓰러진 채로 발견됐고 가슴에 단 하나의 자상을 입은 상태였습니다. 현장에서는 어떠한 무기도 발견되지 않았지만 프레야가 끝내지 못한 그림 속 주인공은 칼을 들고 있고요. 칼끝의 빨간색은 물감이 아니래요. 피인 것으로 확인이 됐다는데? 누가 봐도 이 플로라 펠로우가 범인 아님?
I tied the boat up to the mooring post, so it'll stay put.
아, 이런 식으로 클릭해서 단서를 찾는 건가 보다.
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater? Looks a
The
little weird.
birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune.
응? 노래를 불러요?
Please don't do that.
어우, 엄청 단호하시네. 아, 이게 지도구나. 아, 이런 식으로 이동을 하는 거야? 정원. 잠깐만, 저기서 볼 걸 다 본 건가? 나는?
What are they?
Wind chimes.
풍경이 왜 저기 달려있어?
Wooden wind chimes.
소리가 안 나는데 왜 달려있죠? 장식인가?
It's a garden. I think. It's currently far away.
Then we could walk closer to it.
Ready when you are.
그치, 가까이 가도 될 것 같은데. 아, 저건 다 정원으로 뜨네.
It's a path. We're walking.
The ground's moist, but it's not muddy. Wonder how often it rains here.
I cannot believe how exciting this murder investigation is already.
그래요.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
용 아님?
I think it's to scare away
Oh?
detectives.
그런 걸 미리 만들어
Is it
놨다고?
working?
No,
먹히는 것 같은데?
it's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster.
Playing a harp.
하프를 왜 켜고
Playing a
있어?
harp. Hang on a second.
응?
This isn't just
뭐야?
a regular statue.
Something tells me we're not going to solve this just yet.
그저 단서가 없으니까
Let's come
못
back.
푸는 거겠지?
It must do something.
아, 이런 식으로 단서를 모아야 되는구나. 하프 동상. 큰 하프를 들고 있는 낡고 풍화된 양서류 동상입니다. 하프의 기둥 내 부분에 기호가 새겨져 있는데 요거를 풀어야 될 것 같아요. 근데 아직 단서가 없다.
What animal is that?
까마귀 같은데?
Hawk, bear, lizard.
어? 까마귀 아님?
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
매곰 도마뱀이래. 말이 됨?
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
그러게 왜 금이
I
갔을까?
think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
일부러? 그래?
It's a bandstand.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
아, 역시 부자 저택엔 저렇게 1인용 연주 무대까지 있네요. 굉장한데?
And it's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
이상한 물? 호수?
Any fish in there?
Not a single one. Although there is something in
It's a
there.
cassette tape.
카세트 테이프가 거기 왜 있냐?
Or it used to be.
아, 망가진 카세트 테이프야? 그렇네. 손상된 테이프. 카세트 테이프는 물에 젖어 손상됐다. 라벨의 잉크는 번져서 알아볼 수 없다.
And it's full of the same weird
Any
water.
fish in there?
똑같은
Not a
말이네요.
single one. Although there is something.
It's a cassette tape. Or
카세트
it
테이프.
used to be.
카세트 테이프는 방금 얻은 거고.
It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say.
아,
"Too
너무
quiet."
조용하다.
It's not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
조용할 수도 있지. 저거는 받고 안 본 거 없는 거 같은데? 그 다음으로 가자. 그 다음은 어디죠? 정문. 아, 이래서 탱글타워구나.
Oh, there's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah.
저택 이름이 탱글타워네요.
Tangle tour.
Twir.
어?
Oh.
What?
Oh,
Oh
there's
yeah. Tangle tour.
twir.
타워 아님? 오가 떨어져서 타워 아니야? 뭐야?
Little bird feeders.
해
How do you know
모히토?
they're for birds?
그러게 어떻게 하냐?
Little bird feeders.
How do you know they're for birds?
새를 키워봤나?
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
안 움직이지 않을까요?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the
응,
letters.
편지래.
Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
탐정이니까 괜찮지 않을까? 사건 수사하러 온 건데.
No, definitely.
뜯어본 편지. 봉투가 뜯겨 있다. 안에는 작은 종이가 들어있다. 조합은 다른 종이에 있고 조합을 외운 뒤에는 이 종이를 없애십시오. 당신의 사고에는 동의할 수 없습니다. 그것은 밑에서 찾을 수 없을 겁니다. 이게 써있는 말인 것 같은데? 뭔 말임? 뭔 말인지 모르겠고요.
Do you think he'll start to move?
No, I think he'll just sign it. A path leading towards the stone square.
석조광장. 여기는
That leads back to the gardens.
정원으로 돌아가는 길.
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk straight in,
오.
right?
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
야, 사생활 침해는 걱정하더니 가택 침입은 관심이 없나 보.
It's red, but I don't think it's painted. It's
빨간색
just
나무인가?
red.
이러면 종.
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not? It's a little melody.
짧은 거예요? 이 정도면 긴 거 아니야? 초인종인데? 띠리링 띠리링 이것만 해도 되잖아. 여기로 가라는 것 같은데? 집 아닌가 봐요, 저희가. 그랜드 홀.
Finally, we get to investigate a murder in a spooky mansion.
으스스한 저택에서 살인사건을 하고 싶었나 봐.
It's not that spooky, really.
으스스하진 않아도 이상하긴 하죠?
Don't ruin this.
분위기 망치지 말라고.
Finally, we get to
It's not
don't
that
ruin this.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
자세히 보죠. 뭐냐?
Lord Fellow.
펠로우경.
Looks like he was married twice.
결혼을 2번 한 거야?
Scandal.
어떻게 알아?
Selena Stonetop.
No family line. Apparently, she just appeared out of nowhere.
Lady Fellow.
Do these people not have first names?
그니까 성만 써있네.
Lord Remington.
레밍턴경.
Sounds important. Lady Remington.
I think I have one of those in my bathroom.
왜 화장실에서 봤죠, 저 이름을?
Lord Pointer.
포인터.
This goes back a couple of generations. Lady Pointer.
How do you become a lady?
잘 태어나면 되지
I
않을까?
want to be a lady.
그러면 이렇게 한 가문인가? 얜 뭐야? 아, 결혼을 2번 한 거임?
Felicia Fellow.
Freya's mother.
프레야?
Do you think she
죽으네?
still lives here?
Damien Dusk.
아닌가?
Whoa. Is it too late to change my name to Detective Dusk?
너무
It's
늦었지.
Freya's father. Do you think he still lives here?
아, 다른 사람이구나. 죽은 애
Freya
아니구나.
Fellow.
The murder victim.
아니, 죽은 애 맞네.
She's barely related to the main family at all.
그러게. 정실 부인의 자식이 아닌가?
Felix Fellow. Looks like he married his way into the Remington family.
Do you think he still lives here?
요렇게. 이거 나중에 봐도 될 것 같아요. 지금 봐봤자 모르겠는데? 봐봤자 모르겠어요.
A big letter.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner with their initial in the
그치.
lobby of their mansion?
그러면
This one has a big P.
That's
펠로우랑
Very P.
펠로우 맞나?
Accepted.
what
I
is.
think it's a family tree.
그러면 이름이 펠로우랑
Looks like he was married.
Scandal.
레밍턴이네? 포인터구나. 레밍턴이 없네. 그렇네. 포인터네.
Stairs.
It's not locked.
안 잠겨 있대.
A door.
Oh, what's behind it?
A room.
이건 뭐야?
Finally, we get to
I-
it. Don't ruin this.
가운데 이건 뭐죠?
It's a big
There are
glass.
weeds in there. And
It's an
sand.
aquarium.
미니 수족관?
Could be. Except there's nothing
Oh?
living in it anymore.
더 이상 없다고? 그럼 있었을 수도 있네요.
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Is soil a clue?
될 수도 있지. 안 되면 말고.
We should try and be finished before. Pressure.
그러면 그 다음 위치로 가볼까요? 갈 수 있나?
Let's head to the crime scene. It's at the
사건
top of the
현장?
West Tower.
아. 이분이 엄마 아님?
Let's take a look at that painting first. There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora.
플로라
Fellow.
벨로우.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
그쵸? 그리는 도중에 프레야는 그림을 끝내지 못했다. 작업 중 사망했기 때문이다. 플로라는 칼을 들고 있는 것처럼 보인다. 그 끝에 있는 빨간 물질은 피인 것으로 확인되었다.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just
음?
because she never got to finish it.
왜
There's
섬찟한
something
거야?
about the crime scene, and something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder
Oh?
weapon.
살인 무기가 이상한 걸 어떻게 알아요? 살인에 사용됐다고? 잠깐만. 그러면? 이거 말하는 건가? 플로라 펠로우가 칼을 들고 있으며 그 끝에 묻은 건 피이다. 하지만 그것은 현장에서
Flora
사라졌다.
Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was
문장을
removed
만들어야
from the
되네.
scene. Nope.
왜? 살인에 사용됐다? 하지만 그것은 현장에서 사라진 거잖아. 물감분 말하는 건가? 칼인데. 칼. 프레야의 초상화?
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Almost. Maybe
하나만
just
바꾸라고?
change one.
뭘 바꿔야 될까요? 프레야의 초상화가 칼을 들고 있으며 그 끝에 묻은 건 피이다 아니야? 하지만 P이다. 하지만 이거?
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
맞았어?
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting?
그네.
Not by the woman from the painting.
무기가
but by
발견이 안
the
됐으니까.
painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed.
그쵸.
There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right. But it's not actually a knife.
맞아. 사람을 찌를 수 없잖아.
See any other knives around here?
다른 칼?
Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if
저
you
탐정
were right,
맞아요?
where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
아니, 저 정도면 탐정하면 안 되겠는데? 좀 심각한데? P.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell. There's a single patch of blood right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So?
근데 어떻게 찔려?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
사건 파일. 플로라 펠로우의 초상화를 그리는 도중 사망. 등을 바닥에 대고 쓰러진 채 발견됐으며 뭐 어쩌라고. 뭘 확인하라는 거야?
Supposedly, Freya was looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
그러게요. 팔레트에는 여러 물감이 올려져 있고 가장 큰 부분은 중앙에 검은색이다. 물감 붓에는 빨간 물감이 묻은 채 말라있다. 저거 피 아니고 물감이야? 물감 맞아?
Supposedly, Freya looks like
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
그렇다고 칠게요.
Freya's painting supplies.
그렇네. 다 금가했네. 왜 금가했지?
Freya's painting supplies.
아이, 똑같은 거 계속 보여줘. 축음기.
Is that a
I
gramophone?
think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
왜 금이가 있죠? 얘도 금이가 있네.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
프레이야에게. 돋보기가 있어?
Do you think it still
The
works?
gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go.
다 뽀개졌는데 이게 작동할까? 아무 소리도 안 나는 것 같은데. 뭔 소리가 나? 피아노 음악이라고? 피아노 음악을 녹음한 것이다. 짧게 재생되다 멈춘다. 이거는? 새소리 아니냐? 새소리 같은데요? 끝까지 들어야 되는 건가?
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
흥얼거리는 소리는 안 들리는데. 아, 밖을 걷는 누군가가? 아, 오케이. 알겠어요. 축음기가 작동을 하네, 근데.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
It's also
엄청
covered in
비싸겠는데?
gemstones.
원석 박혀
What
있으면?
a completely ordinary object.
이건
I
뭐야?
think it's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
원석의 위치를 바꾸라고? 뒤에 단서? 뭐야? 그냥 저런 식으로 맞추면 되나? 그리고 빨간색, 초록색, 그리고 보라색, 분홍색. 이게 뭐 똑같진 않잖아, 그림이. 파란색이랑 뭐야? 빨간색. 파란색, 빨간색. 그리고 초록색, 노란색. 초록색, 맞네? 그리고 노란색, 아니, 보라색? 아니, 분홍색. 이거냐? 초록색 한 개가 그러면 초록색, 빨간색인데? 그러면 이건가? 맞다. 맞지 않아? 이거?
Nope.
Did you check the? I'm pretty sure it explains where to put each of the gemstones.
아니, 뭔 말이야? 요 그림대로 맞춰야 되는 건가? 그럼 이쪽이 노란색이죠? 그리고 이거는 분홍색, 초록색, 아니 빨간색, 초록색. 그 다음 보라색, 파란색인데 이거고 리을, 분홍, 리을, 분홍. 그리고 약간 꼬인 디귿. 빨간색, 하늘색. 얘는 이게 맞니? 이게 맞는데? 뭐야, 뭐가 안 된 거야? 뭐가 안 됐죠? 파란색, 분홍색. 된 거 아닌가? 됐다.
I'm impressed.
위에를 눌렀어야 되는구나.
Did it unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
반응이 없다고?
Well, I'm not leaving. Empty egg is a clue, right?
아무것도 안 들어있어? 잠금을 해제하면 알을 열 수 있다. 현재는 비어있다. 알의 안감은 부드러운 벨벳 같은 소재로 되어 있다. 알은 황동으로 된 스탠드 위에 올려져 있고 밑에는 뾰족한 발톱이 난 이상한 발 3개가 있다. 볼 거 다 봤나?
A little pot plant.
It's the only plant in the entire room.
진짜네.
It's so dark.
Somehow the sunlight doesn't seem to be making.
그게 딱 이만큼만 드네요, 햇빛이.
Half the room is a big open.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence.
벽에
of wall.
구제래. 벽이 없긴 해.
Half the room.
I don't know if you can call it the sudden absence of wall.
볼 거 다 봤나요? 저 눈깔 보임.
Top of the
I think
tower.
so.
Doesn't matter. It's nothing. That's the only door in and
아,
On the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to.
이러면 다 본 건가?
The whole room is a
Yeah,
street.
there might be a reason for that. A bunch of old books covered in dust now, but they look well
오래된 책. 이분이랑 얘기만 하면 될 것 같은데? 안녕하세요?
Flora Fellow?
로라 펠로우?
Hey, sorry to barge
왜
in.
말을 안 하셔?
I'm sure you're still in some distress.
저기
I
말을
need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
아니 왜 말을 안 해?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
맞긴 해. 침묵할 권리가 있긴 해. 왜 말을 안 함? 본인.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora?
아니 말을 하세요.
Don't really know anything
입
about
떴다
you.
뭐 하는데요?
I think that's the way she likes it.
저기요?
We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
아니 입 떴다
Freya
뭐
was
하는겨?
painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
아니
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special
계획?
about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
나 아무것도 대답 안 하는데?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
시도는 했다에 의의를 두는 거야? 진술.
Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely
진술도 안 할 것
you must have seen
같은데?
something?
봐봐, 아무 말 안
Can you tell
하잖아.
me anything about what happened to Freya?
아무 얘기 안 하실 생각인가 봐요.
She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
이건 잠겨 있어서 못 물어보네. 다 물어본 것 같은데? 아니, 안 볼 건데.
There's a single no real.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up,
So?
so she was
Let's
probably...
check the case file again.
근데 만약에 저렇게 가까이서 맞아서 피가 났으면
It's also...
Sure is.
캔버스에도 피가 튀지 않나? 아닌가? 다음으로 갈 곳. 밑으로 천천히 내려가 보죠. 작업장? 누구셔, 이 아저씨?
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name.
어?
I'd rather like it.
왜 포인트가 그쪽이죠?
At your beck and
펠릭스
call.
팔로우.
And this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
I must say I'm
왜 갑자기 말을 돌리죠? 수상한데요?
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms,
어?
hidden treasures.
그게 뭔
That's what
말이야?
life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
본인
So, Felix, what exactly do you do?
Is it not obvious?
탐험가요?
Explorer.
근데 왜 집에 계세요?
Slash treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more
복잡하다고?
sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here.
아, 쉬고 있는 거야?
Adventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
don't misunderstand me.
Fiona.
Flora are my
아, 딸이
entire
따로 있네.
world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
그러니까 쟤는 칫딸이 아니 그냥 성만 펠로우네? 그죠? 어제 뭐 하셨어요?
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
사건의 단서가 될 수 있으니까.
The reason we're here?
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help.
왜?
But I wish you
왜
all
무슨
the
도움도
best
못 준다는
in your
거야?
investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to
말할 게
tell.
없다고?
Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a.
쟤 말 실수할
Your
할까봐
room's quite
지금
close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
조심조심하는 것
What
같은데?
qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
뭐 이 정도면 추리 게임이 아니고 애니메이션 아님?
It
가만히만
was
있는데?
dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain, as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right, fine. I heard someone heading
어?
down the stairs.
뭐가
Just
나온다.
outside.
계단을 내려가는 소리를
The
들었대.
footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set
아,
of
다시
footsteps
밑으로 내려가는
going
소리를
the
들었어요.
same way.
두 명이
This
내려갔네?
time I could tell just
어?
from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of
퍼피가
Poppy
아래층
disappearing
계단으로
down the staircase
사라졌다고,
to
이
the
친구가.
floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest.
두 명이 내려간 거네?
Perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room.
피츠는 또 누구야?
But it was empty, as was the
정원까지
garden
비어
beyond his
있었다.
window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a
페넬로페?
very concerned-looking Penelope. She was
어,
heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer.
등장인물 꽤
So I
많은데?
escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying.
프레이안 죽어 있었고.
Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora too, of course.
어,
Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed.
굳이 남편은 남아있어야지. 눈앞에서 끔찍한 일을 겪으신 건데, 범인이 아니라면.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
어? 색칠된 조각상. 검을 들고 있는 남자의 나무 조각상. 조각상은 직접 칠했지만 전문가의 손길은 아니다. 노란색, 파란색, 검은색, 흰색 물감이 근처에서 발견됐다. 위에 있는 건 뭐지?
Nice.
How do you know this treasure?
Why else would it be locked?
그냥
There's
잠가놓은
a
거
treasure
아닐까?
map hanging directly above it.
어,
What's the deal with that painting on the
I'm not
front?
sure. We should check that treasure map too.
보물지도요? 이렇게 보이는 곳을 찾아야 되나? 잠깐만. 여기 아님? 파도. 파도 없잖아. 아, 갈매기가 있다. 갈매기도 보여야 되네. 용이 이쪽? 이쪽 같은. 아, 아니다. 이쪽 아닌데. 용이랑 아, 용이 좀 앞에 있네요. 용이 좀 앞에. 용이 좀 앞에? 근데 용이 3마리밖에 없는데? 이건가 보다. 이거겠다. 여기 아님? 그러면 H6. H6 웨스트. 웨스트 맞나? 맞겠지? H6 웨스트.
That's
오!
definitely
나이스.
What was in the box?
more wooden model. These are a
나무
little
조각상?
different to the
또
one on the
있어요?
desk.
이건 플로라. 이거는 프레야. 이건 자기 아닌가? 이 새는 모르겠네. 초록색 머리를 한 아이의 형상, 회색 머리를 한 여자의 형상, 빨갛고 하얀 새의 형상, 큰 어깨를 가진 남자의 형상. 나무 조각상들은 모두 손으로 색을 칠한 것이다. 하지만 전문가의 손길로는 보이지 않는다. 빨간 물감통과 붓이 근처에 보이고 붓에는 빨간 물감이 말라붙어 있었다.
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood.
어?
I think it's the actual hull
아,
of the ship.
배예요? 배를 저택에 들였어?
Fish?
보거?
Yes, it's also a lamp for some reason.
보걸 좋아하시나 보지.
It's a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale? Or
Right now, it's just full of dust.
아, 이게 잔이야? 술잔? 술을 저기다 따라 먹으면은 그냥 취하겠는데?
It's a magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
if we get really stuck,
아니,
sure.
그런 걸 왜 시도해보냐고.
That's a massive cock. I think this little crab
I hope so.
걔가 거기에 왜 사니?
What is it?
He's an imp.
What does it
임프?
do?
Well, if you tell too many lies,
Oh.
he appears at the end of your bed. And
Oh.
거짓말 중에 혼내주는 그런
the
거예요?
entire room is
No, it's not just made. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
shelf junk.
잡동사니?
The entire room is
No,
made
it's not just made. I think it's the actual hull.
볼
of
거
a
다
ship.
봤나 본데?
a hammock.
I would politely describe it as.
다 봤나 봐요. 뭐 더 없는데요?
The entire room is
No, it's not just made.
어,
it's the
계속
actual
똑같은
hull of a
말만
ship.
하는 거 보니까 다음 장소로 이동을 해야겠어요. 여기 못 들어가나봐 지금. 프레이야의 방. 아, 이번에 그 당한 친구. 그 친구 방이래요.
Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's had a rough couple of days.
고민형.
That painting.
Why would she want it loomed?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
저런 분위기를 좋아한다고?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
진짜다. 프레이야의 추상화를 찍은 작은 사진. 위에 테이프 조각이 붙어있고 가장자리에는 검은 잉크로 줄이 그어져 있다. 이걸 어디다 붙여야 되나?
Drawings. Taped
What's
up.
that one on the left?
Looks like two people. One of them's holding a red
빨간
rose.
장미? 정원에 한 남자와 여자가 서 있는 그림. 남자는 빨간 장미를 들고 있고 이건 어린 여자를 그린 그림이고 망토를 입은 사람의 그림? 왜요? 오케이. 저 친구들 아까 본 것 같은데.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
뭘
See the leaves
키우는데?
and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
A pillow with a.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate.
그 말이 그 말 아님?
It's Freya's bed. Little bit messy.
It's a perfectly healthy amount of messy.
Freya's plants. They must not need.
그러게. 햇빛 없어도 잘 자라나?
Freya's plants. They must not need. It's a little wooden
To
box.
the casual observer, maybe.
왜 뭐 있어? 뭐야 이거?
They're not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of
아,
some kind of
자물쇠예요?
lock mechanism.
붓을 바꿔서 올바른 순서를 찾아 종이 퍼즐을 맞춰 단서를 찾아? 뭔 말이야? 그냥 이걸 먼저 맞춰보면 안 되나? 아닌가? 그렇게 하는 거? 이걸 먼저 맞춰보는 것 같은데? 아닌가요? 그런 게 아닌가? 맞는 것 같은데. 잠시만. 천천히 맞춰볼까요? 천천히 맞춰보실까 한번. 근데 안 맞는 것 같다. 맞는 구석이 없는데? 어라? 이게 아니었나? 잘못, 아니다. 맞는 것도 있네. 뭐야, 여기서? 이렇게 아닌가? 맞다, 맞다. 아, 요거네. 이렇게 아닌가? 그죠? 오, 됐어. 뭐야, 왜 됐지? 근데 이걸 어떻게 해? 분홍색. 아, 이거? 어라? 위치를 바꿔가는 것 같은데? 아, 뭐냐? 색깔. 뭘까요? 주황색, 분홍색. 아, 이건 대 색깔인가 보다. 그리고 얘는 파란색인데? 이건가? 주황색. 이건 뭐예요? 붓을 바꿔서 올바른 순서를 내가 어떻게 찾는데? 세상. 찾을 수 있어, 내가? 이것도 분홍색이네. 아, 근데 초록색이 여기라서. 이건가? 이것도 아닌 것 같은데. 높이순인가요? 뭐야, 뭐가 맞는 거야? 분홍색. 파란색. 이거 아니면 이건데. 주황색. 다 물음표인데요.
Nothing.
Did you
Ah.
find a hint? It looks like a ripped up jigsaw puzzle.
아, 맞춰놓고 이걸 눌러야지 얘는 자동으로 안 풀리지? 아, 맞아. 잠시만. 이건가?
That was incorrect.
Each brush has various characteristics.
분 모양, 물감색, 손잡이색.
Information we need is on the paper.
모양 맞췄어. 맞췄는데 이게 쉽지 않은데. 모양은 맞췄다고 나도. 응? 큰 거? 작은 거? 이런 말인가? 잠깐만. 3개. 5개. 이런 느낌?
Still locked.
어!
So, the paper jigsaw puzzle shows there's a couple of brushes with each characteristic, but only one perfect.
그러니까 그걸 내가 어떻게 하냐고.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each
이렇게인가?
Still locked.
아!
So, there's a couple of brushes with each characteristic.
완벽한 답은 하나인 건 알겠는데요. 제가 그걸 어떻게 아냐고요? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 파란색. 분홍색에 이거. 그리고 초록색. 얘네 둘은 고정인 것 같은데? 그렇지 않나요? 아, 얘도 있구나.
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each
초록색에, 아니, 주황색에 3개. 여긴 이거 아니면 이건데. 근데 이게 아니었으니까 이거. 이게 아니면 이럴 수도 있거든. 근데 이게 말이 안 돼. 숫자가 달라. 이거 아님?
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each characteristic.
아니. 뭐가 문제인 거지? 제가 뭘 못 찾았나요? 이게 이건가? 이렇게 되면 이럴 수 있는데.
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each characteristic.
호호. 초록색, 파란색은 일단 고정이고 위모냥이란 소리 같은데 이거 뭘까? 꽤나 어려운데요? 나중에
Let's
할게요.
take a break.
It's a
I think it looks more like a whale.
fine. It's a whale.
물고기, 고래, 상어 다 나오네.
There's no natural light
그러니까
here.
엄청 어두운데?
Do you think this
I
was
don't know. It
no
is.
windows either? Do you think this was
I don't know.
no
It is.
windows either?
이건 뭐야?
Even though we're halfway up, someone's been tracking in mud from
그러니까.
outside.
진흙을 어디서 묻힌 거야?
Brushes.
They're clean, but they look pretty well used. Painting supplies.
이 정도면 다 봤나?
Drawings.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like one of them's holding a red rose.
이건 다 아까 본 거죠? 아니 세상에 이게 뭘까?
Do you think this was
I don't know.
no
It is.
windows either? Did Freya paint those animals on her ceiling?
They're kind of simple.
Maybe she painted them when she was younger. Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
이 정도면 다 봤나?
Not
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment.
이 정도면 다 본 거 같지 않아요 거의?
Painting supplies.
Do you think
I
this
don't
was
know.
no windows either?
다 봤고 이것만 풀면 돼.
It's a little wooden
To the
box.
casuals.
자세히 봐봐. 다시 처음부터 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 숫자가 써있는 이유가 있을까? 봐봐, 결과는 아까랑 똑같아. 내 머리를 열심히 써야 된다는 소리예요, 이거는. 결국은 그 소리인데 주황색 3개짜리 요거라고 치자고. 여기서 바뀌어야 할 거 요 정도?
Nothing.
Did you find a hint? It looks like a ripped up jigsaw puzzle.
찾았어. 찾았는데 뭔지 모르겠어. 뭐냐고 이게. 이것만 봐선 알 수 없는데. 아 혹시 근데 이 위치가 높이는 똑같은데요. 하나 둘 셋. 3개다. 맞네? 잠깐만. 이건가? 아 근데 그렇게 치고는 높이가 다른데. 둘. 혹시 이게 여긴가? 파란색. 파란색이 3층에 있을 수가 없어.
That was
Each brush has very information we need is on the paper.
이렇게인가?
still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each characteristic.
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each characteristic.
뭐지? 끝에 거는 아예 힌트가 없고. 분홍색, 파란색. 자, 1층이라고 가정을 합시다. 파란색. 이거라고?
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each characteristic.
와, 여기 진짜 어렵네. 뭘까요, 여기서? 얘는 이게 맞는 것 같은데. 뭐가 문제일까? 이거 둘 중에 하나는 여기가 맞는데 뭐가 맞을까? 뭐가 맞을까? 뭐지? 이게 넓이가 아닌가? 넓이가 아니면 높이? 한 칸짜리. 네, 주황색. 이거. 그리고 초록색은 이거 아닐까? 점점 커지는 건가요, 혹시? 이런 느낌인가? 빨간색이잖아. 아니다. 아, 높아지는 거니까. 그럼 이렇게인가?
That's done it.
오! 맞았어.
Neat.
나이스.
What was in the box?
뭐가
Just a
있죠?
photograph. Well, most of a photograph.
찢어진 사진이다. 두 어린 소녀의 사진. 한 명은 빨간 머리, 다른 한 명은 초록 머리를 가졌다. 큰 부분이 없는 불완전한 사진. 찢겨진 것 같다. 노란 머리 아니냐? 저게 어떻게 초록색임? 초록색일 수가 없는데? 서재. 빨간 머리 친구다.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to
Hmm?
thrive in these conditions.
너 뭐 하는 친구임?
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there
Eh?
must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me.
왜?
Oh no? How come?
Because I am not a suspect. I am completely
아니,
innocent of any and
그거는
all
우리가
crimes.
밝힐
Thanks for
거고요.
letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at
어떻게
탱글타워
알아?
for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
아닌데 한 50분 됐는데?
Hypothesis about the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies.
23분밖에 안 돼?
Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist,
삐삐 fellow.
innovator.
얘가 딸인가?
You will need to be more specific.
너 뭐냐고.
Self cannot be summarized in a
No?
single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well,
맞는 말이라고요?
you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them.
왜?
Only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
그건 모르는
Thanks
거잖아.
for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label.
미생물학자라는 게
My studies
진짜
cannot
있나?
be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
현미경을 만들었대. 천재네.
A microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I
Oh.
turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom
무슨
lens
안경인데
instead.
이거?
It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light
오.
conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
왜 갑자기 시무룩한데?
What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's...
우리가 왜
I'm
얘기해야죠?
supposed to ask you.
Yes. However, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to
Yeah.
know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day.
저건 다 알고 있는
So I spent the
스케줄이었나
afternoon
보네.
with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans.
퍼피가
She was, in
누군데?
fact, planning
아.
to ignore me completely.
Oh.
그 머리
So
긴
what did you do
보라색.
instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
그럼 아까 그 찢어진 게 퍼피인가?
I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked.
꺼져 있었고.
Someone began banging on the door. I ignored
어?
it
누가?
until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room.
아, 아까 내려왔다 그랬잖아요. 퍼피가. 아닌가?
She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she
아.
was playing a trick on me. So I
처음에 내려오고 그 다음이 퍼피구나.
She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor,
근데 저 살인사건 현장을 애들한테 보여준다고? 그게 말이
I
되나?
took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
신기하네.
Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact,
아, 그거 핀 걸 알아낸 게 얘였어?
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were
그니까.
feeling so upset?
굉장히 침착한 친구네.
Why would one affect the other?
보통은 상관이 있죠?
Fifi's bedroom should be unlocked.
Can't wait.
나중에.
Is that...
Of sorts.
뭐야?
It's a model of 탱글타워.
아, 탱글타워
There's a lake
모형이에요?
and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing
Uh-huh.
souvenir.
너 탐정 맞니?
Hey, look, it's a model of What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing...
별 내용이 없네요.
What's
I'm not sure. Soil samples?
토양 샘플?
a chalkboard?
Is this a library or a classroom?
이게 뭔 말이냐?
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
이게 뭔 말이야? 예,
I'm not
모르겠고요.
sure I learned anything from that. Books about nature? Books about insects?
Well, theoretically, there's not a single book on that shelf.
어?
Huh.
그럼 책장이 왜
Books
있어?
about geography.
Skip. Books about...
These books are. I think they'd crumble into dust. if I
아하.
tried
Good
to pick-
excuse.
Thanks. Books about space.
They're relatively untouched. Books about... nature. Books about...
새에
birds.
대한 책.
Shelves are about.
Oh, so
오.
you're a the shelves are half empty kind of
You knew
person.
this already.
새는 책을 많이 보나 본데?
And it's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading
너
it.
새 좋아하나 봐.
It was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
뭐라고 써있는데요? 새도감. 얼룩새는 놀랍도록 똑똑한 새로 조류 미스티드 중에서도 수명이 굉장히 길다. 다른 새들은 종종 얼룩새에게 공격적인 성향을 보인다. 따라서 얼룩새는 대부분의 생애를 홀로 보내며 이 새는 독특한 먹이 섭취 특성을 가지고 있는데 보통 탄투마미카의 열매만 먹는다. 이거 말하나 본데?
A book. Fundamental entomology.
I guess somebody dropped it.
이 정도면 다 본 거 같죠?
It's musty in
What
here.
exactly does that mean? What?
Must. You ask such stupid questions.
Nice. Sure.
정말 멍청한
Why
질문이네.
not build a
The
science?
search for new knowledge, the archiving of old knowledge. It's downright poetic.
자, 일단 여기서 볼 거는 다 본 거 같아요. 침실. 여기도 가보고 싶은데 여기 뭐 하는 데지? 일단 침실이 열림. 침실 가죠. 피피의 방. 어우, 내 방 같은데?
Crystal chandeliers.
I don't know. They're kind of dusty.
그러게 먼지 많이
He's
쌓였다.
got
What
something.
is all this?
이게 뭐야?
Who is that?
No idea.
Who is that?
No idea.
아,
I think that's supposed to be feeling.
이거는 지금 봐봤자 의미가 없나 본데요? 어,
Mhm.
프레야가 없어?
And
피피도 없고?
a new sus. Don't think you can get
새로운
away with
용.
question just because you're a
아니, 탐정 맞냐고. 둘 다 잘
Save it
논다.
for the judge.
잘 논다.
That's a whole lot of.
Homemade posters. This one's about the Pythagoras.
I've not heard of that band. Are they?
어? 피타고라스가 밴드라고? 세상에.
Pretty ornate window.
그래도 이건 다 알지
We're
않나.
supposed to be looking for clues, not.
And over here, you'll see the owners use sheets of paper to block out.
커튼을 안 치고
A simple trick, but
종이를-
it really transforms the space.
멋진데?
It's a magnifying
How
glass.
come you don't have one of those?
Why? Because I'm a detective.
보통 가지고 있지
Should've
않아요?
stopped smoking a pipe too.
You couldn't pull off a pipe.
It's a magnifying.
How come you?
이거는 뭐 볼 게 없나 봐.
couldn't pull off a pipe. I don't know what that drink is, but
아.
I bet it's 99% sugar.
I'd read you the ingredients.
설탕을 싫어하나
but
본데?
There's nothing.
That's even worse.
What's that big?
Looks like something Fifi's been
Is it a
like.
clue?
I hope not. It's just a
열어보자.
bunch of notes about her
아, 뭐야.
microbiology.
별거 없었나 봐요.
What's that big? book?
Looks like something
Is
Fifi.
it a clue?
책상은 더 볼
It's
게
just a
없나
bunch of
보고요.
notes about her microbiology.
이건 뭐야?
Boxes of stuff.
That's a whole lot of scientific formula.
과학
I'll
공식.
only admit I have no idea. Stuff.
You gonna rummage through the trash?
No.
I give it 5
저급하대.
minutes before you're in there.
It looks like a microscope.
Can I touch
자세히
it?
보죠.
I'm not sure this is.
돋보기 내부게? 잠깐만. 아, 어? 어? 아, 이런 식으로 쓰는 건가 본데? 너무 큰데? 오, 대빵 큰데? 이렇게 쓰면 안 되겠다. 이게 맞을 것 같고. 이건가? 아닌데 더 키워야 되는데 얘는. 아, 열쇠 모양을 만들어야 되는 건가 보네. 잠깐만. 너무 어려워요. 너무 어려워요. 너무 큰데? 이건 이게 맞는 것 같은데? 여기부터? 요런 식인가? 이거 아니고. 이건 무조건 얘네. 얘는 뭔지 모르겠다. 두꺼운데? 아! 써있네. 얘는 작은 게 맞고. 플러스. 다음. 자, 보자. 플러스 2배. 이렇게 해놓고 마이너스를 겹치면 어떻게 되죠? 거지 같아지네요. 이거 굉장히 어려운데? 플러스도 얘한테 가야 되나? 이건가? 됐다. 됐어. 힘들었다.
Sounds like it unlocked.
Yeah, it's built. There's a book in here.
책이요? 무슨 책? 비밀 일기장. 많이 봐서 다른 책. 일기처럼 생겼다. 기묘한 금속 장치로 잠겨져 있다. 그러면 다 본 건가?
Boxes of stuff.
네, 볼만한 거 다 본 듯?
And a simple trick, but it really transforms. It's a bed.
Barely.
네, 볼만한 거 다 봤어요. 못
Locked.
들어가네. 그 다음 누구 방이죠 이번엔? 음악실. 퍼피다. 퍼피.
Are you a ghost?
아니 유령이냐 아니 처음 보는 사람한테
Unless she is.
싸가지가 없네.
May come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
유감이래.
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
그쵸?
What's your name?
My
용의자죠.
name is Poppy. I'm a pointer.
아 얘가 포인터 감은
I need to
사람이야?
ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice.
피아노 전공인가 봐요?
I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How
Oh?
are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor
펄씨.
spends most of his time hidden away in his tower.
그렇군요.
Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the fellows?
Two of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends.
음.
We all turned 19 last year.
다 동갑이야?
Ever
어허.
leave Tango Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19,
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to
왜?
move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it,
아.
argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi, things are more complicated for her.
무슨 복잡한
What
일이
about
있어요?
now?
After what happened, I
그
really
사건?
don't want to stay here much longer.
그게 뭔 사건이야? 약간 살인 사건만 하는 게 아닌데?
Piano practice. Soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
and you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way.
울고 있다 그러지
So I went
않았나?
back upstairs and out into the moonlight
아,
garden.
그 전에 문이 잠겨
The
있어서.
little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His
피츠가
room's on
아까
the
그
other
좀
side.
듬직하게
He's been teaching
생기네.
me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
어?
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that.
말이 좀.
Fitz and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door. I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The three of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test.
과학 실험?
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
그게 다라는데? 다인 거 맞냐?
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
나중에 갑시다. 이거 좀 보고.
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's like a little parade of floating
No?
spirits.
굉장히 시적 표현을 많이 쓰시네요.
Who plays the violin, I wonder?
It's pretty dusty.
안
So
키나
I'm
봐, 이제.
guessing nobody.
Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
Well,
트럼펫?
it is the music room. He's got to practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
뿔피리 동상. 큰 뿔피리를 들고 있는 빛나는 괴상한 생물체의 동상. 동상의 뿔피리 쪽에 눈에 띄는 금이가 있고 뿔피리의 안과 밑바닥에는 금이 간 유리 조각이 널려 있다. 그게 뭘까?
There's a faded
When I was a kid, I never knew the difference between a mural and a...
You still don't know, do you?
No.
그게 뭐 차이가 있어?
1 old.
Yep.
25 dry old books.
Mhm.
얇고 마른 책.
4 lit candles.
이거 왜 이렇게 강조하면서 얘기하는 거야?
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
무슨 문제? 문제가 있었어?
It's handwritten.
That's a lot of notes. Looks pretty difficult.
Probably while they're on the floor.
그래서 바닥에 있는 거겠지.
It's one of those big pianos with
Don't
you.
touch it.
Why not?
Might be haunted.
어? 이게 뭔 말이야?
That's just...
What else would it be?
자, 다 본 거 같아요. 그 다음 얘는 누구야? 새장? 새 엄청 많다. 완전 귀여워. 이 새들 너무 귀여운데? 헤이, 안녕하세요.
Oh, just beautiful. What is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
머리 색깔 말하는 거구나.
What shade do you use? It's lovely. And that shape, you're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks.
칭찬
I
아닌
do
것
what I
같아.
can to offset the Morse beige on brown
약간
ensemble.
비꼬는 것
Detectives
같은데.
don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer, pleasure.
페니 포인터.
Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can be
아,
bothered with all four syllables.
페넬로페가
Penelope sounds a little
애칭이라고?
ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
이미 충분히 허영스러워 보이는데요.
20-something Aquarius love to travel, and nearly all of my friends.
어우, 제대로 자기소개해주는데.
Travel? Where to?
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying.
새를 엄청
Ornithology, they call
좋아하는구나.
it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at 탱글타워?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field?
이거 포즈 뭔데?
Where I go, I always find myself coming home to 탱글타워.
Because of the
오.
birds.
Oh, no, because of
그
him.
사람?
Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
그가 누구야?
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz. He's
사촌
not
아님?
really the traveling type you see.
사촌인데 약혼자일 수 있어?
Fitzfellow, the very one.
아, 다른 가문인가?
Engaged to a member of the fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in.
아, 맞아. 사이 안 좋다 그랬잖아.
Feuding goes on between our two families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether. I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there, crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That and he has a great deal of work to do every day,
Fitz?
watering, pruning, mulching,
Fitch는
whatever that is.
농부인가?
With the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break
식물 가꾸기가
So,
취미신가
you
본데?
stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
어?
What did you do after that?
Let's see. I returned to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
공식적으로
Can they
내시라고?
not feed themselves?
Of course. And they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I.
너? 얘 좀 이상해.
Sometime in the evening,
세장을
I left the
떠나
aviary and headed back towards
자기
my room.
방으로 가고 있었다고?
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the
Oh.
stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there.
맨날 비어 있는 거
Empty
아니었어?
aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the
옥시언은 또
library.
누구야?
I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow
펠로우
tower.
탑.
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower.
어, 아까 이렇게
See from the
진술했었나,
hall,
얘도?
The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body.
아니, 근데 무슨 온 가족이 시체를 구경하고 있나?
Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz too, standing
어이가
over in the
없네.
corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave, give the others some space, you know.
자기 가문 일이
So he and I
아니라서
both
그런가?
returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
그렇군요. 이거는 뭐가 선행 조건이 있어야 열리는 진술인가
We
봐.
can get into Penny's room now.
Now, like
나중에.
right now?
Bird
구경 좀
diagrams.
하자.
Beautiful. Someone really knows their stuff.
My little writing desk.
There's nothing written in the book,
너?
although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
왜 찢었을까?
I don't like mirrors. They steal your soul.
얘 미신 엄청 믿네.
How do you get your hair so symmetrical without using a
그러게.
mirror?
능력자인데?
I do it by weight. I can feel
아니.
if one side is heavier than the other.
무게로 그걸 맞춘다고? 굉장한데?
And especially fancy cage.
And it's home to 3 especially
이게
fancy
공식적으로 네 마리라는 그 새인가? 세 마리인데? 장식이 되어 있는 무거운 새장 안에 있는 밝은색 새 세 마리. 네 마리라 그러지 않았어? 공식적으로?
birds. They're bird cages, but the birds are coming and going.
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
새장에 의미가 없지 않나, 저
Check
정도면.
out that butterfly.
Looks evil.
Wow, judgmental.
What's with those little windows?
I think they're there for draining rainwater.
Oh,
빗물 빠져나가는 곳이구나.
a rather magnificent bush. Somewhat cruelly confined to a stone pot.
화분에
There's a little P
갇혀서
carved into the side.
잔인한 거야? 뭐 그럴 수 있다 칩시다. 일단 여기서 볼 수 있는 거 다 본 듯? 한 마리가 없다. 네 마리라 했는데. 페니방. 와 여기도 새 많네.
That's some flower.
There's something weird about it. It just feels out of place.
있어야 할 자리에 있지 않는 것 같다고? 화분의 꽃. 특이한 모양을 한 밝은 색깔의 꽃. 매우 건강하며 잘 돌본 것처럼 보인다. 화분의 토양은 신선하고 촉촉해 보인다. 게다가 색이 비정상적으로 푸르다. 그렇네요. 흙이 파랗네.
Looks like nature invited. Rude.
새장이다.
It's a birdhouse.
Are those real birds?
뭐임 이거?
They're way.
They're using up all the perches. What if a real bird wanted to use it?
새 위치를 바꾸라고? 뭘까요?
Nope.
There must be
아니라고?
some logic. Something to do with those
하얀
red
선?
lines.
하얀 선. 아. 이런 건가? 이건 아닌 것 같은데? 혹시 이건가? 이렇게 하고 이건 거지.
Nothing.
I
아니라고?
think the birds are related to each other.
그러면 이거?
I guess that's
It's a family tree. The
색깔과
colors always
눈을
combine
조합해서
as they go down. You need to start with blue and yellow at the top.
파란색과 노란색? 아, 요렇게 시작해야 된다고? 그럼 이거 아님?
I guess that's
It's a
wrong.
family tree. You'll need to
색깔!
start
아,
with blue and yellow.
색깔. 색깔? 이거잖아. 아, 이렇게인가 혹시? 이렇게?
I guess that's
It's a
왜?
family tree. The color need to start with blue and yellow at the top.
이건가?
I got it.
어?
I'm
맞았다.
impressed. Did the door open?
뭐가 있어요? 찢어진 종이가 둥글게 말려져 있다. 주위에 빨간 꽃잎이 뿌려져 있다. 종이에는 분노에 차 휘갈겨 쓴 메시지가 있다. 이제 내가 그녀를 갖겠어. 어?
A little bedtime reading?
Let's
페넬로페
see.
여자잖아요.
Romance novel. And
What?
왜?
this one appears to be both.
Nice.
뭔 소리야?
Ever get the feeling you're
The
being?
mannequins don't have eyes, though.
That's not a comforting. Traveling cases.
Empty. All of them.
여행 가방.
A little tea set.
One of the cups has tea in
What's in
it.
the other one?
Birdseed.
새모이. 새랑 같이 차를
That
마시나?
bed.
Does it feel warm over here?
No, you're right. Maybe
It's
the
not coming from the bed.
벽에서 열이
It's coming from the
나온다고요?
wall.
왜? 뭐가 있길래 벽에서 열이 나오냐? 아, 이거 보면 볼수록 더 모르겠는데요? 뭐 어떻게 찾아야 되는 거야, 범인을?
More handwritten sheet music.
퍼피의 방이네요.
Oh, thank goodness, there are 7 lit candles.
왜
Want
다행인
it to be
거임? 아,
dark in
어둡지
here?
않았으면 해서.
A big glass door leads out into a garden.
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
기계 장치가 있다고? 아, 뭘 내가 얻어서 넣어야 되는 건가? 이렇게? 아닌가? 뭐죠? 뭘까? 모르겠는데?
I guess we'll come back later.
아니다.
A big glass door leads out into a
There's a
garden.
little mechanism.
바보였네요. 아, 자꾸 이거 누르는 걸 까먹어.
Nothing.
아니야?
Tiles have a
Those other symbols look like
I think it is.
반대? 이건가?
Maybe the information
Where is it?
somewhere else.
아, 여기에 힌트가 없나 봐. 나중에 해야겠네.
A single red. How very traditional.
Yeah.
아까 빨간 장미 뭐 어쩌고 저쩌고 있지 않았나?
It's a metronome.
메트로놈?
It's
뭐 이상한데?
ticking. Is it a bomb?
It's supposed to be ticking. Not sure what those symbols are though.
그러게요. 뭘 의미하는 거지? 버튼을 써서 맨 위로 가게 하라고? 아, 이게 똑같은 것끼리 지금 됐다.
That's done it.
Neat.
막 했는데
What
됐네요.
happened?
A little hatch on
Anything in there?
Mm-hmm. The heart of a
사진의 일부. 찢어진 사진 속에는 금발의 분홍 옷을 입은 소녀가 있다. 사진 속 소녀는 밝은 분홍색 카세트 플레이어와 헤드폰을 쓰고 있다. 나머지 사진은 피피와 프레야이다. 프레야의 방에 숨겨져 있었다. 뭐야? 이게 퍼피인가? 근데 스타일이 왜 이렇게 달라졌어?
There's something about that pink something.
Let's ask Poppy about it.
지금 가죠. 뭐야, 왜 이렇게 스타일이 달라졌어?
I need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape?
프레야. 이거를 퍼피가 주려고
It
해놓은
belongs to
건가?
Freya. She liked to have music playing.
아,
She was painting, you know.
녹음했나
Do you
보다,
know
자기가.
what kind of music is on this tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
맞아.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this?
네가 범인일
Cassette
수도
tapes have
있어서.
been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
It's not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
왜?
Why not?
Not my color.
취향의 색이 아니라고? 당신은 예전에 이런 색을
You
좋아했습니다.
used to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
사진이
We need a
있다고.
clue to compare with the cassette tape. Something that proves Poppy used to like these colors.
사진이 있잖아요, 사진.
Let's take a closer look at this.
자. 퍼피의 방에서 찾았다. 분홍색 카세트 테이프. 금발 소녀. 이거. 이게 잠깐만.
The pink cassette tape is
이게 아닌 것 같은데?
version of the pink cassette player that was found in Poppy's room. Nope.
아, 이거죠. 이 오래된 사진에서 퍼피가 사용한 거다. 오? 그것은 바로 이건가?
The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches
말 만들기가
the pink
힘든데?
cassette
문장
player used
만들기가?
by Poppy in this old photo.
맞았어.
That is not me.
Yeah, it is.
누가 봐도 너야. 증명해 보인다고? 갑자기? 이거.
You look a little different, but Fifi
그치,
and
그치.
Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends.
맞아.
Why'd you tear it up and then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
어떻게 알아? 퍼피가 더 이상 그렇게 보이고 싶지
Poppy
않은
doesn't
거지.
want to look like that anymore.
That's it. Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
그러게.
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
이유?
The reason She doesn't want to look like that anymore.
이유가 뭘까요?
Passage of time is a powerful thing.
너무 180도
This
바뀌긴
means that
했어.
pink cassette tape does belong to you, Poppy.
It used to.
그랬었죠?
Recorded some piano music onto it and gave it
아,
to Freya as a
선물로
gift
준 거야?
years ago.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
그럴 수
There's
있죠,
one
그럴
other
수
thing I
있죠.
want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
줄 땐 멀쩡했겠지. 설마 뽀개진 걸 줬을 리라고. 그건 아니겠죠. 다 봤나? 혹시? 더 볼 게 없나?
That is the bed of
뱀파이어의
I
침대래.
thought vampires slept in
This is
coffins.
a vampire who needs
허리
first aid for
아픈
their lower back.
뱀파이어. 말이나 못하면 진짜.
Anything in the wardrobe?
Dresses mostly. I never realized there are so many shades.
검은색이 얼마나 다양한데요.
Just a bunch of clothes on the floor. Nothing weird about that.
To you.
검은색은 정말 다양한
It is
색깔이랍니다.
most definitely turned off. Sheet music.
It's only a few notes. I'd
Yeah,
barely.
it's been framed though. Must be important for some reason.
악보. 낱장 악보가 액자 속에 있다. 섬세하고 오래된 그림 장식이 있다. 왜요?
Various
What
handmade.
do you think those symbols mean?
Hopefully, nothing.
It's an octopus.
문어.
No, it has 6 legs, not 8.
오징어임?
Don't say it.
Sextopus.
6발 문어. 뭐 맞는 말이죠? 여기도 볼 거 다 본 듯? 그 다음 방으로 갑시다. 아니 근데 뭔가를 조사하면 조사할수록 더욱더 미궁에 빠지는 느낌인데요? 더욱더 미궁에 빠지고 있어.
Shh, listen. Do you hear them? The stars. They're whispering.
어?
So quiet and yet
여기 또
so
이상한 아저씨 있네.
loud.
What are they whispering about? Are they spreading rumors about us?
I shouldn't think they concern themselves with such insignificance. We are but specks of dust, you and I.
좀 과하게
Let's
미치신 분
start by
같은데?
telling me his name.
You find yourself standing in the astronomy tower of one Professor Percival Pointer.
Percival
Seems
Pointer.
like this tower belongs to the Pointers, and the other one
아,
belongs to the Fellows.
반짝해가지고.
Well observed, my dear. Tangle Tower is something of a duality as it happens. Meaningless boundaries, really. They exist only in our
머릿속에만
minds.
존재한다고. 눈앞에 있잖아. 누구십니까?
Me? Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the Pointer family. And of course, father to my
너무
precious
가볍다,
Poppy.
사람이.
And a professional astronomer?
Oh no, that's just a little hobby. I
취미라고.
mean, yes, I've studied the stars for over 35 years.
자랑하고
published
싶어 안달이
17
났구만.
books.
Just a little hobby.
그러게, 진짜
Sounds like you're
작다.
quite well known. You must bring in a good amount of money.
Oh dear me, no. My field of research has
어?
never
왜?
yielded any kind of stable
책을 그렇게 많이
financial
썼는데?
return.
아이고, 아이고.
Nor would I
인쇄가 안
expect
나오나
it to.
본데?
I am nothing but a humble interpreter for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
그렇게 똑똑하면 돈을
Tell
많이
the
벌 수
cosmos
있는
I
거
say
아니에요?
hi.
어제 뭐
The day
하셨나요?
began as any other, with blissful, unremarkable routine. I took my usual morning walk around the gardens. Fresh air does wonders for the mind.
Did you see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse
페넬로페랑
together.
피츠.
I didn't bother them, of
어,
course.
아까
I
그거랑
sat for a while
같네요.
besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine. Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in my studies for the afternoon.
Did you use your
음.
telescope yesterday?
Once the stars began to appear, naturally.
For how long?
I can't say. I've been known to lose hours at my telescope.
Did you
어,
see
그래요?
anything?
No actual discoveries, if that's what you mean.
So you were all alone up in the astronomy tower. Must have been a while before you found out what had happened to Freya.
엄청 빨리 갔다던데?
Normally, I would be the last to find out about such a thing. But a curious tug of fate
어?
led me towards the fellow tower later that evening.
약간 사이비 같지 않아요?
I was at my telescope for the majority of the evening. But
네?
at one point, I returned to my desk to look
책상으로
something up in a reference
돌아갔는데.
book. I couldn't find the book I wanted, so I figured Fiona must have borrowed it. I left my tower
Fiona?
and headed down towards the Grand Hall. I
피오나가
spotted
누구야?
Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library. She looked impatient and slightly frustrated.
Same as ever then?
Quite. I passed her by and went upstairs to Fiona's room. The door was locked, but I could hear shouting coming from inside.
어?
I recognized Fiona's voice
아,
as well as the voice of
어.
my own daughter. I had no desire to
삐삐
invade
아니야?
their
왜
privacy by
피오나야?
eavesdropping. So I waited for them to finish and come
이름이
out into the
다르네?
hall. Before I could ask about the book, Poppy grabbed my hand and took me upstairs along with Fiona.
아, 그렇게
It was
발견을
apparent
했다.
that both of them had already been crying about something. We went up to Flora's tower. Freya was laying on her back, right in the middle of the room.
저렇게 된 거군요.
Flora and Fitz were already there. They both looked stoic as ever. Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did, and then Fiona went downstairs with Poppy for some reason. I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Why did you leave so quickly?
그러게.
Wasn't there anything you could have done to help?
Don't take this the wrong way, but the whole
아,
ordeal is
자기네
fellow
가문
family
일이 아니다
business.
이거구만.
I'm quite sure they don't need me getting in the way at a time like that.
사이가 엄청 안 좋은가 봐.
Every astronomy tower needs a
I
telescope.
want to try.
봐봐. 어? 바로 보이는데?
You can see right into Flora's room.
Not by accident.
I can see Flora, but she's not looking this way.
근데 그러면
She's looking up.
죽는 과정이 보이지
Behind
않았을까?
her is the backside of the easel holding. I can't really
아,
see
가려서 안
behind it.
보이겠구나.
Not from this angle.
It's that little plant.
Don't you think it would fall off?
그러게요.
In the-
Maybe it's glued down.
그렇지, 풀로 붙여놨을 수도 있지.
Is that a window?
I think it is.
Is there another room above Flora's room?
We
없었는데?
should check that
꼭대기였잖아.
next time we're over there.
분명
It's too dark
꼭대기였는데?
back there.
I can see the doorway. The door itself is on the floor, knocked off its hinges. Isn't this supposed to be an I'm pretty sure you need to see the sky
그러게요.
for
I
astronomy.
can't move it. I think this is just how it's set up.
너 쟤 좋아하니?
Pretty. You know,
A mechanical
그게
solar
저거
system?
있으면 뭐 하는데?
I would look at it.
들여다보게. 저런 거
Wait a
좋아하는구나.
minute. Earth in the middle. Sun on the outside.
지구가 중앙에, 태양이 밖에?
How old is this thing?
5개의 행성을 태양과 달을 중심으로 회전하라고요? 아! 어? 잠깐만. 아, 요런 느낌인가? 아, 요런 느낌이다. 아, 요거네, 요거야. 이거를 잠시만. 여기겠죠? 된 거 아님?
No, that was it.
오,
Nice
됐다.
work. Did you hear that?
There's a little hatch
어?
underneath.
쪽문이
Bunch
있다고?
of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
황금 딱정벌레. 다양한 연구 노트 및 도표. 황금 딱정벌레. 황금과 약 90% 동일한 광물로 구성된 외골격을 가졌다는 데서 유래. 황금 딱정벌레는 수명이 수년에 이른다. 쉬익거리는 큰 소음을 내어 포식자를 쫓아내고 잡아먹힌 경우 완전히 소화하지 못하게 한다. 이 미스티드에 얽힌 미신이 있는데 발견한 사람에게 불행을 초래하는 다소 비논리적인 평판을 가지고 있다. 이거 실제로 있잖아요. 황금 딱정벌레. 아, 금으로 돼 있는 건 아닐 거고 색깔이 아마 황금색일 거예요.
It's too cloudy.
It's also daytime.
있다고
It's tidier
들었어.
than my desk. The notebook is untouched. It's complete.
So, even the most well-used notebooks
No?
start off blank.
뭐 맞는 말이긴 해.
It's full of tea.
Criminal.
It's tidier than the notebook is untouched.
So,
이제 더 볼 게
even the
없나?
most well-used notebooks start.
Trinkets.
They're clearly gizmos. There's something kind. I just expected a bit more from
Oh,
it.
does it not
그니까.
compare to all the other astronomy towers?
천문에 관련된 건 딱히
A
없는데?
Spyglass to the Stars, volumes 1 to 12.
They're in very good condition.
요 정도면 다 본 것 같은데요?
It's a chart of the Which planet are you from?
안드로메다에서 왔다 이 자식아. 네, 이 정도면 여기도 얼추 다 본 것 같습니다. 지금 안 간 데가 여기 갈 수 있어? 뭐야 막힌 거 아니었어요? 길이 있네? 뭐야 진짜 왔어. 오 뭐야.
It's a statue of a wolf standing up straight.
You know, there's a name for that.
I know.
It's not quite as dusty as everything else up here.
왜 먼지가
Also,
없죠?
it's not a statue. It's stuffed.
안에 뭔가 채워져
What's in
있다고?
that little box? I bet it's bones. A skull, at least.
You know, maybe I won't open it. Just dusty junk. What is that?
Not sure.
감개? 감개가 왜 여기 있어? 동으로 된 감개로 위에 나사가 있다. 감개 주위에 얇은 빨간 밧줄이 감겨져 있다.
Nothing catching my interest.
Sorry, is this spooky?
Kinda.
근데 빛이 들어오는데?
Where's that light coming from?
It's just daylight, I think. There's a decent gap between.
자세히 보죠. 딱 거기 아니냐?
What I think it is?
그 위치잖아. 죽은
Is
위치.
that what I think it is?
오라?
Just dusty junk.
Someone painted out the window.
창문을 칠했다고?
No idea. Either way, it's pretty suspicious.
왜 칠했을까?
It's a jar.
Huh. It's standing up
You know,
straight. I know.
it's not quite as dusty. Also, it's not stuffed.
요 정도면 클릭할 건 다 클릭한 듯?
At least the moths are kept well fed.
네. 근데 저 빛이 좀 수상하긴 하네요. 저기서 죽인 건가? 석조광장. 누구세요?
Oh, nice cake.
You're not fellows or pointers.
탐정인데요.
Immediately regret asking. But who are you and what is your
살인 사건을
business here?
조사하러 왔습니다.
I'm Sally, and this is my
바로
sidekick.
탐정이죠.
A private detective grimoire.
Really? You're a detective.
왜 믿을 수 없어? 탐정일 수도 있지.
Who are you anyway?
Private detective Hawkshaw.
근데 나전에 탐정이 왜 와 있어?
Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
응?
You're
여자였어?
not on the Freya fellow case too, are you?
당신도?
Classified information between myself and my client.
네 고객이 누군데?
Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out information to persons unknown.
그래요?
Right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
되게 쌀쌀맞네.
It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
진짜
Even if you're
쌀쌀맞네.
one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small
오, 그래도
exception.
융통성 있다? 쥐가 범인 된다니까?
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
무슨 사건?
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours.
그럼 며칠이야?
5.5 days.
5일하고 반나절.
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one
한 번만 더
question.
준다고?
What crime are you?
How'd you get that scar?
어? 그런 거를 질문으로
You
쓴다고?
really think so? As it happens, I completed an
플로라의
examination of Flora's
방조사.
room on the morning before the murder.
아,
I've been
그래서 거기서
investigating
나왔구나.
every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers is one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything?
아닌데? 밑에서
Nothing
나왔다
but a thin
그랬는데?
layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the
어.
sky.
무슨 사연 있으신 분이야? 왜
Didn't
맨날
say a
하늘만
word.
봐,
Although I'm
하늘만
told this is the
보고 있어?
expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I
피피는
expected her to make an
없었잖아요.
appearance.
그쵸?
She did not.
And you stayed in the.
아, 이름 본명이 피오나인가 보다.
Not quite.
피피가 애칭인가 본데?
Towards the early evening, my examination of the library.
아,
was
그래서
unexpectedly
서재에서 나왔구나.
disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library.
위로
Before I could
올라가려는데
begin my ascent,
포인터
Professor
교수를
Pointer
받고
appeared. He emerged from the pointer staircase, crossed
계단 쪽으로
and
올라갔고.
begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way.
뭘 본 거 아니야,
I
이 정도면?
I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door,
페넬로페.
Penelope called out from behind me.
알리바이가 다 딱딱 맞네요.
Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had
그래,
transpired.
진술이 일치하죠.
She too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior.
뭐 가문의 사람은
an
아니니까.
intruder in the house. I took my
외부인이잖아요.
leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life.
근데 보통
Even the
같이
green
올라가지
was
않아?
without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he too must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in
아닌가?
the tower.
원래 이런 거는
Unremarkable
얽히지
hour
않나?
passed before the gardener finally made his
얘가
appearance.
피츠.
He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear.
그걸 보고 당황하지 않을 수
I
없잖아.
cannot say.
근데 다 안 슬퍼 보여, 여기 있는 사람들. 애초에 가족으로도 생각 안 한 것 같은데. 가족으로 생각했으면 아닌가? 가족으로 생각했으니까 탐정을 부른 건가?
A wooden trunk. That
I want one.
별 이상한 것만 갖고 싶다고. 추리나 잘해, 이 자식아. 내가 하고
Is
있는
that a
거죠?
clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
자세히 보죠. 뭐야 이거?
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
뭐야? 이게 뭘까? 숫자 9네. 9면 여기 아님? 얘는 12. 아니다. 잠깐만. 6이어야 되니까. 뭐야. 그러면? 3. 3. 3. 이러면 안 맞는 거 아닌가? 아니다. 맞는다. 거꾸로 맞아버렸다. 세상에. 어라? 이러면 안 되는데? (6)이어야 되는데? 어라? 이게 맞는 거잖아, 지금. 잠시만. 어렵네, 이거. 어렵네요. 이래야 되는 건데. 양옆에 있는 게 다 움직이는 거구나. 6은 여기잖아. 바보짓을 하고 있었군요. 이게 뭔 일이야. 진짜 난리네. 6은 여기잖아요? 그죠? 아니 이게 맞냐고. 오씨. 9. 12. 9면 여기잖아. 맞냐 이거? 이것도 아닌데. 아, 댕 어렵다 진짜. 너무 어렵다. 6? 5.
That's the one.
Hey,
어?
not bad.
뭐야 됐어? 뭐야? 왜 됐지?
What's in the box?
A little tool.
약간
Not actually
망연자실로
sure
누른
what it
거였는데?
is.
만원경이다. 아니에요? 동으로 된 작은 도구. 곡선에 유리렌즈가 있다. 밑에 나사가 달려있다.
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one too.
짱 비싸겠다.
There's a metal
Is
plaque.
there a message
I
in
think there was at one
한때는?
point, but someone scratched it
아.
off.
It's
긁어져
Tangle
있어요.
Tower, or at least it's the mansion at the base of Tangle Tower.
대저택.
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one too.
A giant.
오,
AKA a greenhouse.
온실. 온실? 다리.
A little bridge leading back to
정원으로 가는 다리. 그리고 여기 다 본 것 같으니까 온실로 가봅시다.
That's a handsome beetle.
딱정벌레.
Looks like he might have magic power. Hanging baskets.
바구니?
Maybe.
They're only 2 inches taller than
2 inches makes all the difference.
저분 왜 저렇게 무섭게 쳐다보고 있죠?
Sally, don't move. We're being.
Yeah, I see him.
안녕하세요.
He's a little too big to hide in the
그니까
bushes.
등치 엄청 크다. 왜 말을 안 하시지 또?
Is anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right. Sorry. Sorry.
탐정 아니냐고.
I'm Sally.
왜
The guy hiding behind me
낯가리냐고.
is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
아,
Mm-hmm.
그 약혼자다.
Why are you so tall?
어? 초면에 물어볼 말임? 누구시죠?
You work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's
아,
just my
아,
area of
좋아해서.
interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kind of weird.
그러게 땅이
Did you
파래.
see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house.
자주세 고수예요?
Yeah, I call it.
오,
The color is just a byproduct.
부산물?
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous, not to you.
What's this
식물한테 안 좋은 건가?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls.
그치.
The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological
저게
cycle.
뭔 말이야.
Could you say that again?
약간 멍청한 사람에게 설명할 때처럼인데.
Slightly stupid person.
Our lake water causes the
아,
unpredictable alteration
변형을
of DNA.
일으켜요.
Sometimes.
사람은 괜찮나?
Mutation. Like mutation.
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener.
어제 뭐
I
하셨죠?
was in my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
이것도
Sounds
들었어.
exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little
그래 맞아.
later. She
페넬로피한테도
likes
듣고
looking at the flowers, I think.
피치한테도 아니 피치래.
Speak to
그
each
아까
other.
탐정한테도
Not
들었는데.
too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed
밖으로
the main
나왔다고?
gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
어.
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
Did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
왜 대답을 안 하죠?
I was
진술한다.
up in the rooftop garden. It was quiet.
옥상 정원.
And then it wasn't.
I can't describe it. Could have been a
아,
scream,
비명을 들었다고?
but it didn't sound
어?
human.
사람의 것이 아니라니?
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower.
사람의
So
것이
we went
아니다?
up there. We? Poppy was with me. Did I not mention
응?
that? Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She
포피랑
usually
같이
locks it
갔어?
from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We
아,
became
그래서
concerned.
포피가 당황해서 막 내려온 건가?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too,
세상에.
but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her,
피피.
and Fifi too.
어.
Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them
그냥
together.
올라오다가 만났다고 했으니까.
Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted
어?
to go back to
잠깐만.
my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
어,
I found
그치,
her pacing
그치.
back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me.
뭐라고?
I think she was annoyed about being made
어?
to wait outside so
바깥에서
long.
너무 오래
But
기다리겠다고?
when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
만나기로 했었던 건가?
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
피치 방이 열렸대요.
This could be interesting.
일단 여기부터 확인하고.
That's all the statements.
Let's go over them all. It's bigger in here than I thought.
Hanging baskets.
To you, maybe.
You're only 2 inches tall.
2 inches makes all.
그럴 걸 다 본 게 맞아?
This one's another.
Okay, that is definitely not it.
Looks like a gemstone.
원석?
Don't you think?
화분의 열매. 화분에 열린 열매는 단단하고 표면이 원석 같다. 화분의 토양의 색이 비정상적으로 푸르다.
It's bigger in here than I thought it would be.
A little
이건
chart
뭐야?
of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
모르겠어요.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
모르겠고요.
It's glass, but I can't see.
Total oxymoron.
어?
I am not.
불투명 유리인가 봐.
Tools used by a gardener for gardening. Bags of soil.
It's so blue.
흙이 파랗구나. 일단 다 본 듯. 여기서 이제 피치의 방으로. 잠깐만. 저거 뭐야? 이거 뭐임? 왜 물음표 떠 있어요? 궁금하게 시리? 너 왜 물음표야?
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all to see if anything doesn't add up.
To see if anyone's been lying.
거짓말을 하고 있는지?
Fitz and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then I heard this sound.
이거 같이 들었다고 했죠?
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower.
화부에서 났다고 했다고 생각해서 올라갔고
Nobody was answering.
방이
So I made
잠겨
Fitz kick down the
있었고
door.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying
문을
on her back.
부쉈고 들어갔어요.
I left my tower and headed down towards the grand hall.
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. I vacated the
여기까진
library,
맞다니까?
but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
여기도
I
맞음.
didn't know what to do. So I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
I heard someone heading down the stairs.
이걸 못 들은 거고.
outside my room.
Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began
그러고
shouting.
한 명이 더 내려가지
Eventually,
않았어?
she let me in.
I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. As I was
fellow
passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry.
I
맞아.
thought she was playing a trick on me.
싸우는 소리가
So I
났다
punched her
그랬죠?
in the face.
I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter.
We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside.
이렇게 같이 올라가고
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path.
Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned.
한 명 내려간 거 누군데?
She was heading up fellow tower.
잠깐만 그 전에 한 명 내려간 애가
So I escorted.
없는데?
Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too.
Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did,
A woman
Mm.
we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the
빨간
unfinished
물감
painting.
샘플을
She took me
채취해서
down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes.
I quickly decided that I should leave also.
그리고
I took
나갔고.
Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective
그래서
Hawkshaw anything.
탐정한테 얘기해주러
An
왔고.
unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
That's disappointing.
What is?
All the statements line up with each
응,
other.
맞아.
They don't
모든
just
진술은
line
맞아
up.
떨어졌다.
Some of them
딱.
even seem to specifically confirm each other.
된 거 아니?
That's all the statements.
다 된 거잖아. 여기서 확인할 거 다 확인했죠? 여기로 다시 가자. 근데 꼭 저기서 용의자 진술 확인해야 되는 건가?
An empty glass and
Looking
an...
at it is making me want to
여기 왜
cry.
이렇게 우울하냐 방이?
Huh.
They're
Neither...
just decorative.
Oh, so decorative.
That poor plant.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be
Oh.
outside.
너무 감정이입을 잘하시는 거 아닌가요?
Someone's drawn a heart on the front.
누가 준 거야?
Inside it says, to Fitz,
피츠에게
from PP.
PP 페넬로페?
Doesn't look soft.
Hello.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked.
자세히 봐봐.
It's a combination lock, sort of.
결합장을 쓰라고. 아, 종이 조각을 정렬해야 돼 또. 이런 거 되게 좋아하네. 여기서 아. 이게 어떻게 하면 되는 거죠? 이게 방향대로 맞춰지는 것 같은데? 또 있다. 근데 이거 순서를 어떻게 알아? 순서를 알 수 있나? 잠시만. 아, 맞는 문양이 따로 있나 보다. 일단 이거. 이거. 그리고 아까 뭐였지? 아까 이것도 하나 있네요. 동그라미. 잠깐만, 저렇게 생긴 애가 이거 아니고. 아, 여기 있다. 이거랑 그리고 이거 삼각형 이거잖아. 마지막은 뭘까? 얘 같은데 여기에 맞춰야 될 것 같은데. 아, 이렇게. 됐다. 이거죠? 됐어.
I did it.
Not bad.
뭐 들어있어?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a... That's kind of ominous.
불길하다고? 삽이다. 장식된 모종삽. 장식 패턴이 있는 원예용 모종삽. 장식용 패턴이 새겨져 있으며 하트 모양의 양끝에 글자가 있다. PPFF면 페넬로페랑
It's
피츠 아니야?
locked, but it leads
I
out.
thought we were halfway up a
We
tower.
are.
What's that thing by the handle?
이거 혹시 이거 아닌가? 이 문양이었던 것 같은데?
It made a noise.
됐다.
I guess that was right. And the door's still
I
locked.
still feel like
왜
maybe it's
잠겨
some
있어?
there's someone.
Something outside. Probably just a rock.
You sure?
사람이 아니고요.
Oh wow.
What?
왜?
It's a big empty space.
왜 놀랄 일이야? 이게 와우할 일이었어? 저기서도 문을 열어야 될 듯? 나 못 외웠다.
A big glass door leads out into a garden.
There's a little mechanism.
못 외웠는데? 이거였나? 오!
Something happened.
That
나이스.
must be it. Finally.
Whatever's on the
아, 양문을 다 열어야 되는 거야? 뭐, 그딴. 정원이네요?
That's one big
outside.
dragon.
Or one
잠자리.
small dragon.
Giant stone frog.
깨구리.
Yeah, he's got his tongue out.
Except those aren't snowflakes.
깃털?
They're feathers.
새 깃털이다. 4개. 왜 4개지? 의미가 있겠죠?
It's a rose bush, growing apart from a couple of loose petals on
The
one side.
roses are bright red too.
Aren't roses?
색깔 많잖아요, 장미.
Exactly.
It's another little statue.
Oh.
He's playing a lute this time.
He's
루트?
also wearing.
Well, they're not part of the statue.
헤드폰을 왜 쓰고 있어?
And they're not headphones. They're
아,
earmuffs.
귀마개. 루트를 들고 있는 약간 낡은 괴상한 생물체의 동상. 동상의 머리에 귀마개가 쓰여져 있다.
Careful, we're pretty
Yeah, we're on a roof.
여긴 물인가?
a little pond.
It looks really, really deep. For some reason, I
깊하다,
see those metal bars
깊다고?
around the
어떻게
edges
깊을
too.
수 있지?
Oh yeah. What do you suppose they're for?
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never
Mm.
bothered to fix it. It's so relaxed. I might just stay here.
How shall I go finish them?
That'd be great.
Stone pillars, or what's left of them.
이러면 다 본 건가요?
Trees.
In a garden.
In a garden.
이러면 다 본 건가 본데? 이러면 둘러는 다 봤고 이제 뭘 해야 되죠? 피피야 얘기해야 된다고? 피피가 얘였죠? 무슨 얘기?
Name, Felix Fellow.
뭐야?
Age, 53. Profession, none. Likes, collecting objects of
무시해도
negligible
좋은
monetary
긍정적
value and assigning
가치를
them
지닌
personal
물건
value.
수집.
Dislikes, the inescapable realities of human existence. Notes,
너 이걸 어떻게 다
Felix
아냐?
is my father and legal
아, 맞아.
guardian.
아버지였지?
And, is he a good dad?
I have no point of comparison. But
그러겠네.
I would say
왜 아니야?
No. Why not?
you asked me a binary question. Do not get upset that I provided
네,
you with
아니요 중에
possible
대답을 했는데
answers.
놀라지
What
말라고.
makes him a bad father, Fifi?
He has trouble expressing his emotions
아,
and something of a willful
무뚝뚝하신
detachment
건가?
from reality.
Huh. Just like you then.
Grimoire.
No, he is quite correct.
요런 식으로 다 얘한테 모든 사람들에 대한 정보를 캐야 돼? 이거 좀 빡센데? 그러면 여기부터 내일 이어서 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 오늘은 여기까지만 하는 걸로 할게요. 그럼 오늘도 시청해주신 모든 분들 감사드리고 내일 이어서 추리 계속해보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 시청해주셔서 정말 감사합니다. 그럼 안녕!